Good morning, Wall Street winners. It is Friday, September 26th, and we've just received PCE data, which came out in line with expectations this morning. You'll see that consumer spending also came out, and it was higher than anticipated or estimated. So that's positive. But again, this is probably indicative of the top 30–40% of American households, the middle and upper class that are driving the consumer spending, which again isn't bad. It needs to be done by some group, but the lower end of the cycle is not able to support that. And that is just creating a very divided landscape within the US from an economic perspective. So there are your PCE numbers, the actual versus the estimate coming in line. And what that has done in the markets, it is causing the three US indices all to be in the green and looking like we're off to a positive day. So it's interesting because we had some positive information the other day, earlier this week on Wednesday, and that actually drove the markets down and negative. And now we're having more positive information and things are turning. So we just had a few days of a pullback, which isn't uncommon. And now we're seeing that to close out the week, we're seeing that things are turning green and there's an appetite to see stocks go up in the markets today on Friday to close out the week. Now, that said, with consumer spending going up, the one stock that announced yesterday was Costco, and Costco is down almost 2%. It was only down a few dollars in the pre-market, but it's now down $15 in the post market after results yesterday on Thursday. It's down $15 this morning, and this is interesting because this is a retailer that obviously has a huge market share in the U.S. and caters to that mid and high market purchaser, especially with their executive memberships, which are even more, and they've changed their benefits to allow them a block of an entry window, 9 to 10 a.m. before the rest of the, call them general Costco purchasers, the lower tier can get in as part of one of their membership changes this year. It is trading at a high price to earnings ratio. There's no question about that, but the forecast was positive and the earnings was a beat. So it is interesting to see that this is lower going into the market today, even with the good news. Good luck in your trades today. If you like the videos, please hit the like and subscribe button.